You're going to get a paper check that looks just like this with a pay stub attached to it. Now you have an actual check. It has your company's address, personal address, bank. Verifiable proof of income beats trade lines all day long. Banks are now implementing additional measures and data points to verify if you are a credit-worthy borrower. Having a high credit score or having a bunch of AUs on your credit report is not going to cut it. It's not 2017, 2016. Today's video, I'm going to lay out a simple way to ensure that you get approved for any type of credit product. So this was a recent credit card application, right, from Wells Fargo. So this is for a personal credit card. Let's upload your documents. What we know right now is that banks are no longer just going based off of stated income. You could state whatever income on an application, but banks have ways of verifying this information on the back end. Having a good credit score is no longer enough. Having trade lines is no longer enough. It says 2 most recent pay stubs showing year-to-date salary. Now, I've been telling people, right, you want to get set up with ADP, and I'm gonna walk you guys through exactly how to get your pay stubs. Some of y'all might be thinking, oh, I don't have a business that actually generates any money, so how am I actually going to pay myself so that I have verifiable proof of income when I'm submitting applications for credit? One thing people don't realize is that you don't necessarily need to have the money in your bank account to run payroll. You could record payroll. What ADP will do, they will actually send you a live check. And again, I'm just opening this to show you guys. They will actually send you a live check. It'll have your company letterhead. And this is a check that you could take to the bank in cash. The only thing about it is that you want to make sure that you actually have money in your account when you make that deposit. However, when it comes to a live check or direct deposit, it makes no difference because payroll is still being reported. All right, so let's open this up real quick so I can show y'all. Here you go. As you can see, this is an actual check. I'm gonna cover some of this stuff up, but this is an actual check. Y'all see that? That's my name on it. Boom, see the amount. So again, payroll checks, right? You could literally record payroll through ADP. ADP will mail you a check. All right, that's a live check. Now, whether you get direct deposit or you get a live check, it doesn't matter as far as verification of income. It's going to count exactly the same. Banks do electronic verification. They see if payroll was actually recorded. That's why it's important to get set up with a payroll company. Let's say you don't have money in your account. You could record payroll. ADP will issue you a check. And again, they're not drawing from your business checking account when they issue a paper check. Now, if they do a direct deposit, they are drawing money from your business checking account. You don't necessarily need money in your business checking account to record payroll when you are getting live checks mailed out. If you decide to cash that check, the funds would need to be in your business checking account, or else you're going to get overdraft or that check is actually going to bounce. But as far as proof of income, you could record payroll and keep the checks for the entirety of the year. Maybe you're not generating revenue yet, but you still want to record payroll. You could do that 100% legally. Now, keep in mind, whenever you do run payroll, that is a taxable event. So you would be subject to federal, state, local taxes. So just keep that in mind. But as far as income verification, doesn't matter if it's direct deposit where you have the money in your business checking account, it's being withdrawn and then deposited into your employees' personal checking accounts, or if you record payroll and have live checks sent out. As far as income verification, you're going to check the box either way. And the best part about it is that you actually have paper pay stubs as well as electronic verification. So when these banks check these back-end payroll aggregators, it's going to show that payroll was recorded. So boom, right there, you see the payroll earnings year to date. Now, let me walk you through how exactly you can run payroll so that you have proof of income on these applications. Let's assume you already are set up. You're just going to go to ADP's website, and right here, if you have your own business entity and you're set up with payroll, you're going to click right here. I'm an administrator or owner of a company that uses ADP. Go to next. And then what you're going to do, you're going to go to Run Powered by ADP, hit the admin drop down. And then right here, this is where it prompts you to log in. So we're going to log in. So right here, you're going to see your online dashboard. It tells you when your next payroll is due, what the check date is, and what the period is. Now, when you run payroll, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do it so that it's not taking money out of your business checking account for your payroll. So you're going to hit run payroll. Right here is going to have your employees and the salary amounts. All right. If you scroll over here, this has vacation, sick days, personal hours, bonus amounts, reimbursements, so on and so forth. And to make sure that this amount does not come out of your business checking account, let's say you don't have the money in your business checking account, but you still want to record payroll. Basically what you do, you're going to hit these three dots right here. You're going to do a one-time override. Check this box right here to stop direct deposit. So direct deposit is now off for this employee for this payroll only. So what happens is, once you run payroll and make sure you have this one-time override checked off, stop direct deposit, they're not going to take the money out of your business checking account. You're going to get an envelope that looks just like this. Inside this envelope, there's going to be a paper check. I just opened up this other one so you guys know. You're going to get a paper check that looks just like this with a pay stub attached to it. All you got to do to separate the check, you could tear this off. Now you have an actual check. It has your company's address, personal address, bank. So right here, you have an actual legitimate check, a live check. And the key distinction with the live check is that that money is not withdrawn from your bank account when they issue the check. It's only going to be withdrawn from your bank account when you deposit or cash the check. You could still get the pay stubs, you could still get the live check, but they're not taking out the money until you actually deposit or cash the check. Let's say you just ran payroll. To provide pay stubs for proof of income, go to payroll reports. It's going to say pay stubs. You're going to click there, and then it's going to ask you from which period. You know, you could choose the year, and for any reasons, for a lender wants to see the last 6 months, you could always go back. But most banks, they're going to want to see the most recent, so probably within the past 30 days. So right here has all of the check dates and the net pay, gross pay, so on and so forth. Download PDF, and this will actually generate the pay stubs for you. Right here, we have the most recent pay stub from the most recent period. I've blurred out some of this information, but you know, you could see federal, state, Medicare, state taxes. It actually has the routing number, the account number for the direct deposit. So if you have multiple disbursements, you know, so this is very detailed. So, you know, banks, lenders, they're going to want to see this level of detail. Okay. All right. So now that we ran payroll, we got the pay stubs, we're going to upload them. Now, the great thing about that platform is that as soon as you run payroll, the pay stubs are available electronically, like even before you get the checks. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload it. All right, then we're just going to do upload. And voila, you're good to go. Now, I hope this video was helpful. If anyone needs help getting set up with payroll, I've dropped a link in the description of the video. You can schedule a meeting with our rep from who will get your business set up to be able to run payroll so that you could pay yourself as well as have proof of income when you're submitting these different credit applications to these different banks. Banks don't care about authorized user trade lines. They're going to be looking at what type of verifiable incomes you have. Most banks want to see the last 2 pay stubs. So if you run payroll for 2 cycles, let's say you do a bi-weekly for 2 straight cycles, that's usually enough as far as proof of income on personal credit products to be able to get approved. Having a high credit score by itself is not enough. Adding primaries and AU trade lines is not enough. You're going to need more data points. Verifiable proof of income beats trade lines all day long. This is coming from someone who's built a brand around credit. I'm giving you the actual game on how you actually are able to get these approvals. Banks are now implementing additional measures and data points to verify if you are a credit-worthy borrower. So having a high credit score or having a bunch of AUs on your credit report is not going to cut it. It's not 2017, 2016. You're going to need more data points to be able to qualify. Anyways, that's all for today's video. Again, I've dropped a link in the description of the video. Until next time, take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.